Your routine will get you in trouble. Here's why.
The storm is here. It's time to prepare. Prepare. Prevail.
See, one of the hardest habits to break is routine, and most people don't even realize how much of their lives run on it. You wake up at the same time. You eat at the same time. You move through the day in a predictable way. And in a normal world, that's a good thing. Routine creates stability. It makes life easier. It helps you stay organized. But in a situation where things aren't normal anymore, routine can become a problem because routine is predictable, and predictable is easy to observe. Think about it. If someone watches your house long enough, they'll start to notice patterns when lights come on, when movement happens, when activity starts and stops. And once someone understands your pattern, they don't have to guess anymore. They know. That's the part people overlook. It's not about doing something once. It's about doing it in the same way over and over again. That's what creates a pattern, and patterns are what people rely on. Imagine this. You've been trying to stay consistent. You eat at the same times every day. You check outside at the same times. You maybe step out briefly at a certain hour. It feels controlled. It feels organized. But from the outside, it's a schedule, and schedules can be tracked. Now, not everyone is paying attention, but it only takes one. It takes one person who is. And once they start noticing, they don't need much time, a few days, a few repeated actions. And now they know when you're most active, when you're least alert, and when you're likely distracted. That's where risk starts to build, because now your behavior is no longer private, it's predictable, and predictability creates opportunity. Now, this doesn't mean you need to live in chaos. It means you need to stay aware, mixing things up, mixing patterns up more than people think, changing timing, altering habits, avoiding obvious patterns. Those small adjustments break the ability for someone else to map your behavior. And that's the goal. Not perfection, just unpredictability. Another thing people don't think about is how routine affects decision making. When you get used to doing something a certain way, you stop questioning it. You stop evaluating whether it makes sense. You just do it. And in a changing situation, that can lead to mistakes, because what worked yesterday may not be the right move today. But routine makes it feel like it is. That's why staying mentally flexible is just as important as anything else. Being willing to adjust, to rethink, to not get locked into a way of doing things, because the environment is changing even if it doesn't feel like it right away. And the people around you are changing too. Stress changes behavior. Desperation changes behavior. And if someone is watching, waiting, or trying to figure things out, they're looking for consistency. They're looking for something they can rely on. And routine gives them exactly that. Now, this doesn't mean you need to overcomplicate everything. It just means you don't want to be easy to read. You don't want someone to be able to say they do this at this time every day. Because once someone can say that, they've already learned more about you than you intended. And at the end of the day, this is about awareness, understanding that normal habits don't always translate well into abnormal situations. What feels comfortable, what feels natural, isn't always what's safest. And breaking routine isn't about creating stress, it's about removing predictability. Because when things are uncertain, being unpredictable can be an advantage. And that's something most people don't think about. It's another thing most people don't think about until it's already working against them. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. This your boy.
The storm is here. It's time to prepare. Prepare. Prevail.